This is a 2008 chart on a weekly, and I'm not going to get into these charts too much. I'm going to reveal a couple things of what my game plan is. Actually, I'm going to make a couple comments. I'm just going to use initials. People can read between the line and figure out what I'm saying. Also, I realize, well, we know YouTube has policies, and I don't think I violate any policies, but I noticed that some people may get too insulted about different things, so they dish it out, but they don't take it, whatever. I don't know. But I'm not interested in the petty games. I'm interested in winning financially, and I'm going to reveal basically what I'm going to probably do this year. I'm going to sell off physical probably quite a bit, depending on where the price goes. I'm going to sell it off in steps. I'm not listening to people saying it's not going to be available. The earth is running out of silver. And ES, ES, he's into the silver stocks, right? And he's got a, I sure wish I had a mine, because the middle class is going to be buying this shiny metal stuff up at hundreds and hundreds of dollars an ounce, maybe over $1,000 an ounce, and you'd love to have the little factory that produces that material to sell it to them. Wonderful, huh? Well, the guy's not stupid. I also noted that both ES and DM both sold silver at April 28th, 2011. Now, DM was a little more responsible in the way he was telling people. Actually, if you listen to him carefully, he says if you make double, take your gains, get out and reinvest or do whatever you're going to do. But obviously, people do know where these markets are going a lot better than they're letting on the crowd, and the whole thing is a card game. And I'm playing the card game too. Got a very small, obviously, I can't tell the whole world what the game is. So, I'd say that, back in 2008, we had over 50% retracement. This is the exponential chart. We're probably going to have, it sounds crazy, but what caused the retracement back in 2008? The banking crisis. We might have a big banking crisis because Europe might be tied in with America, and, well, it is. And also we saw the resignations, and that Greg Smith, well, I'll say that guy's name, he resigned, and he was the head of the derivatives, the executive officer of derivatives for Europe and the middle, I don't know, Africa. There was a few other places. Can't remember exactly, but the way I said he did this public resignation, something's coming up. This is where the price could pull back some insane amount. I'm holding on in a short position. I'm probably going to chicken out of it if it gets down below 30, because I am way too bullish on this metal too. But I'll probably hold off in cash. Cash is king at sometimes. It really is. Don't go by the fundamentals. This is for a small crowd now. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do this year. DM stated that silver might go to 60. I think it might go to almost 80 or 70 or 80. I think it's going to top 70. I think, watch the ratios. The last time it went to like 31, 32 before it crashed. They're not going to tell you when they're selling. They're going to tell you after. They're going to tell you when they're selling after the fact. But remember, ES and DM both sold at the exact perfect time. Now, this is going to be a better opportunity. I'm going to take this risk. I'm not recommending people take this risk. I can't tell the world to take this risk, because if they all took this risk, they ruin it. It's a game. You're basically taking it from the longs, in a way. So, my game is, silver gets over 60, I'm going to start selling some physical. And I'm going to sell more and more of it the higher it goes. I might dump most of it if it hits 80. And I think there'll be a pullback below 50. I don't think silver's hitting its ultimate high till maybe 2015. It seems to be about 3-year cycles or circles or whatever you want to call it. And but you know what? This is a risky maneuver, but it's a calculated risk. The middle class don't want to hear this, because they want to know what's safe. What do I do? What do I need to be told to do? I'm not playing that game. I'm thinking, there could be a $30 spread from 80 to 50 or 75 to 45. You know, what you might buy it back as. That's what I'm thinking might happen. Yeah, it's risky. I don't know this for a fact. But I think that's about where the ratios are going to hit, and the oil is going to knock things down. The oil prices probably go super high, and it'll knock things down. We'll have another correction. But, you know, if you're getting $30 difference, you know, between sell and buy, rebuy, that's pretty good, ain't it? That's pretty good. Getting a bigger, in other words, there's going to be a bigger movement. Like this might be from 48 down to 24. You know, last time it was from like 22 to 9. The next time it might be this year. And I think this is going to be a minor correction. It's not going to be a 50%. It might be 80 to 50. I'm going to play the game. The higher it goes, the more physical I'm going to sell. Just want to reveal that. And I'm watching this careful. I'm not playing a game like hold forever. I'm not afraid to part with this metal. 80 is not going to be the ultimate high. So I'm taking a major risk. Just want to share what my risk will be. I'm going to start selling off physical over 60. And probably get rid of most of it by 80. Waiting for a pullback. Risky maneuver, but that might be the case this year.